Hi everybody. I want to give you an update, a Nonfiction November update, mostly. So, since I last saw you, and I know I mentioned these books in my previous video, but I think I can tell you maybe a little bit more about them. I finished listening to Under the Flaming Sky by Daniel James Brown, which is about the Great Hinckley, Minnesota firestorm of September 1st, 1894, which burned up a lot of acreage and caused a lot of destruction and mayhem. There's sadness, a lot of sadness, but there's also a lot of inspiration in there too that I found. And also, there's a little bit of science and stuff in there too, which I enjoyed, and I just found it kind of a good read or good listening to. And it was written by a descendant of someone that actually lived through the fire. And I just finished reading Daphne du Maurier's Rebecca, which is why it took me so long to get to these two. Audrey, Her Story by Alexander Walker. I'm on chapter 4. And I'm starting to get into her career now. I found the first part of the book where it talked about her childhood and her war years, how she spent her war years in Holland. Fascinating. So a little bit more fascinating, but this is a good read. I'm also reading The Assassination of Archduke. Now, we all read in high school about Archduke Ferdinand and his wife Sophie and the assassination and how it precipitated World War I and stuff. And this goes more into a little bit into their life, and you learn a little bit more about them too. So far I'm enjoying. I'm not that far in, but so far I'm enjoying. I also listened to Stephen Fry's Victorian Secrets, so it's on Audible, which I found really kind of interesting. People talked about mental health and how people, if they wanted to get a hold of a woman, if a woman had had money, assets, men would claim that she was like a lunatic, and they put her in an asylum, and then they'd have control of her assets and stuff like that, because she was no longer capable of doing it herself, because supposedly she was crazy. So anyway, and there's a story about a lady that happened to, and eventually she got out and all that stuff, and it talked about how they dealt with the poor and all kinds of different crime and all kinds of stuff. So it was kind of interesting. And I'm also listening to Jane Austen's Emma on Audible. So I'm hoping to finish these books at least by the end of the month. Hopefully I'll be able to finish another nonfiction by the end of the month too. So wish me luck. I should have a couple more videos up for you in probably this weekend or early next week. And so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. All right, thanks.